god, that's a dead mushroom! 911, there's a dead guy. A dead fungi. Over here, hurry!
What happened?
I was running and I found this dead fungi.
Alright,
We'll figure out who did this. Our victim cannot produce its own food and gets its nourishment from other sources by absorbing it on the outside of its body with the secretion of enzymes that digest the food. It also has a small nucleus that is membrane bound. It is eukaryotic and reproduces both sexually and asexually. While it is worth noting that our victim is a decomposer, it would have the ability to live without light and dark habitats, so our victim is obviously from the fungi kingdom.
Hey, we should call up our fungi specialist about this.
True.
Hello? Hi, we need you to help us with a fungi. Thanks. Hi guys, thanks for coming.
No problem.
Could you help me take a look at this fungi?
Yeah, we'll take a look at it and get back to you.
Alright,
sure.
thank you.
No problem.
Seeing that your victim is fungi, I might as well fill you in with what we know about the kingdom. Scientists believe that there could be as many as 5.1 million species of fungi that exist, but there are only slightly more than 70,000 species that have been identified, ranging from mushrooms to mildew. They outnumber plants 6 to 1 and are seen growing in the soil, land, air, water, and on other plants and animals. Fungi do not have stomachs and obtain any nutrients by digesting outside the cell walls. The species in this kingdom can range in size from being microscopic to being over 2,000 acres.
I'll give you a breakdown on the different fungi phylums to help you with your investigation. The largest fungi phylum is the phylum Ascomycota, and its inhabitants are commonly known as sac fungi due to their creation of spores. Next is the phylum Basidiomycota, which includes mushrooms and puffballs, and the species in the phylum range from breaking down the wood it causes disease in plants. There is phylum Glomeromycetota, where the fungi live off of the roots and land plants. Phylum Cytrodiomycota, which contain unreleased zoospores, and phylum Zygomycetota, where the fungi typically live in the soil and off of decaying plants and animals.
We hope that helped. Good luck in your investigation.
Good luck.
Based on evidence we found at the scene, our killer must be another member of the fungi kingdom. Our suspect couldn't make their own food and didn't contain chlorophyll, so it can't be a plant. Unlike plants that rely on seeds, our suspect reproduced in spores, so it must be a fungi. They are not a bacteria because they contain an organized nuclei and membrane-bound organelles, while they are not from the kingdom Protista because they are multicellular. Our suspect is also not from the kingdom Animalia because their cells contain walls.
We have 3 suspects in this stabbing. Brigidoporus ulmarius, Sacrocypha coccinea, who goes by the street name Scarlet Elf Cup, and Tuber melanosporum, who goes under the alias Black Truffle.
Very interesting.
Brigidoporus ulmarius is part of the Basidiomycota phylum and is a very hard plant pathogen found on trees that can often encapsulate other objects. Commonly found on elm trees, it obtains nutrients from this outside source by releasing enzymes and digesting plant material outside of its cell's walls. It also has yellow spores and is made of multiple filaments known as hyphae. Overall, it is obvious that this suspect is a fungi.
The scarlet elf cup is from the Ascomycota phylum, and it lives on branches and sticks of hardwood trees. It is known for the oil droplets that are located in its spores, and it observes its food from the decaying branches and sticks that is located on lacking the ability to make its own food. When observed closely, one can say that they are multicellular eukaryotes. The scarlet elf cup has the features that make it a fungi and a suspect.
The black truffle is from the same phylum as the scarlet elf cup, and it is known for being one of the most expensive of all fungi. It lives underground off of the roots of oak and hazelnut trees and absorbs its nutrients from this outside source. They contain spores, which when digested by animals allow the truffle to reproduce, and they also contain mycella, a key part of fungi that attaches to the roots of trees.
We found some black residue on our victim, so it is apparent that the black truffle is our murderer. Let's go find that pesky fungi.
Every day I'm shuffling,